Planty friends, welcome back to another new Planty video. The vacuum is still here with us. It's just gonna be part of the videos at this point. So today we're gonna go ahead and do some Planty chores. I got my chai latte. It looks kind of weird. Why it look like that? It's just basically almond milk, the basic stuff that I always use, and chai espresso latte. I didn't put no ice in it because they were both in the fridge, and like I felt like it should be fine. Now it looks like chocolate milk, so I'm really excited because I want to do a little bit something different than what we usually do. I'm gonna show you guys the plants as we're putting them down, and then we're gonna clean the surface and then put them back and just have a chill little moment with y'all. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Today is Friday and it is going to be the weekend. I don't really have much planned out, but y'all let me know if you guys have anything fun or exciting planned out, or if it's just going to be a chill weekend or a busy weekend. So yeah, let's just get up there. So we're doing different angles now, something a little bit different, and I am looking at my zebra plant. The lighting is so bad, oh my gosh, and I have to go ahead and water her. You guys are gonna see in a bit. Is the lighting better? Where's the backlit? It's okay. Let me just show you the plants. This is the beautiful Zanzi, and I'm super duper happy how it's doing. It is so gorgeous. I like how compact the leaves are. It is just so cute. And of course, I love this planter from Urban Jungle. Super duper cute. Honestly, a lot of these, we're gonna go ahead and rinse them on the tub. I just want to do that because if there's any pests on them or dust, it's gonna help to get rid of it on the foliage. So that's the reason why. And also just because. So it's good to always rinse out your plants. I guess we can do this one now. This is this beautiful anthurium. Somebody gave me the plant ID. I need to find my label machine because I gotta go put it in here. I have it on this Costa Farm planter for $7.98. I believe I bought it. No, that's a lie. A company gave it to me and I had to repot it, so I placed it on this cute little tiny planter. It was the perfect one, but this is the newest leaf and it is so beautiful. It has a new one coming in the way as well. I noticed that my anthuriums were not doing so good, and it's because of the obby. I have to go ahead and water them. I was pretty bad at that. Also, I want to see if I can remove this. It's like forced in there. I just noticed that. Let's see if I can pull it out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Wow, that's odd. Usually Urban Jungle has its own like hard plastic planters. I don't know if I have any. They're usually red, like a maroon, but they use this one. I wonder if, I don't know, just a weird observation that I just noticed, but here she is. I really hope the lighting is not weird. I just want to do different angles because we're always doing the same one over there, and I feel like it's a little bit like repetitive a little bit, but here is the anthurium fingers. But for the plants, I will 1000% put it super close so you guys can see it a lot better in some better lighting. This is its newest leaf. Looks a little bit wonky and funky. I'm super duper hyped to see how it does. Gonna take off these saucers. All right, here is the thirsty zebra plant, as y'all can see. It's droopy and it is time. Let's see if I can remove any dead foliage like this one. I would honestly leave this. Usually you can just cut it off with some scissors, but I'm gonna just let it be. It doesn't really bother me. And it's kind of cute because it has its own little canopy. Not quite sure if you guys can see. You see that? It's like a little canopy. It's kind of cute. But yeah, it just needs a good old watering. These zebra plants are honestly so dramatic. I kind of like it because they do let you know when they want water. So that's really good. They're very communicative. For a second, I thought I saw a flower. But there is a plant that is going to bloom for me, and it's my anthurium, which this is my second anthurium blooming. Makes me super duper happy because I am not an anthurium expert, but this one has a new leaf coming in. And then it has the tiniest little flower. So I'm super hyped about that. This is also a plant that was given to me by a company. Not quite sure what it's called. Again, I'm really, really bad with that, but I will go ahead. I need to find that machine. That's what it is. I don't know where I placed it. I usually leave it in my cabinets, but it's like a whole mess in there. But yeah, look at that leaf. I like how it's not like red, it's like an orange brown kind of color, and it is beautiful. I just love it. And then like the veins are so light, you know, which is pretty nice. Something a little bit different with anthuriums. Anthuriums look so similar to me a little bit. I actually have quite an amount, and it's not even that like I did bought some because I just wanted to see. I just want to have some in my collection, right? But at the same time, some companies back then would send me, and usually it's Arid Asia or the other one. What is the other one called? It's Arid Asia and another one, Greenspace.id, I believe. They sent me anthuriums because this was trendy and it's what they want to show off to y'all, like what they're selling and offering. And I'm more than happy to open them up and get free plants, right? Who doesn't want free plants? But yeah, it took me a hot minute to adjust with anthuriums. I still have some anthuriums that are struggling, but I've noticed that a lot of them just want to stay moist. There's a few that can get away with it, but when I saw this one YouTuber's video of her talking about that some anthuriums really want to stay moist and some are not that finicky, it clicked to me for some reason, and I'm pretty happy now with my anthuriums. You guys are gonna see 2 more anthuriums from this shelf only, but I do have more scattered throughout the plenty shelves. I just have to join the fuss. But also another really, really cool thing that I really hope I can do with my anthuriums, that a lot of you have probably already done, is making them bloom. I really, really want to make an anthurium bloom. Not just that, I made some bloom, but I want them to bloom at the same time so I can cross-pollinate them and make a new variety, even though I'm pretty sure it was already made, because anthuriums that I do have are pretty common. Yeah, I really, really want to go ahead and see if I can make my own seeds. I love growing things from seeds, like vegetable plants, but I never really thought it was possible with houseplants. It is possible, but it's a little bit tricky, so I just do propagations, right? But with anthuriums, you can actually grow them by seed. So hopefully next year I will have some baby seedlings. I'm very late in the game, but I want to get that off of my bucket list. And yes, it's on my bucket list. After watching so many planting videos from a lot of people, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make my anthuriums bloom and make them cross-pollinate and have my own seeds. And I do know some varieties of anthuriums are they cannot produce seeds, so I'm aware of that. This is my anthurium veitchii. This is its newest leaf, and it was actually pretty small, and now it has expanded very, very nicely. It actually does grow pretty fast. It was gonna bloom for me, but I cut off the flower because I really just wanted it to focus on the new leaves. I am a little bit, again, late in the game with the anthurium veitchii. I had one before, and I struggled with it, so I bought another one. I bought this one. It was on a 4-inch. I ended up repotting it on a 6-inch, and ever since then I have gotten 2 leaves. So it is growing pretty nicely and good, but I cannot wait to see, because this one gets very long leaves, and then it has like those beautiful like bumps, layers, super duper gorgeous. And I really, really want to see this one thrive and grow. A lot of these are already moist, but I'm not really gonna water them heavily. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is just really focus on the foliage. And of course, with the 0 plants, I'm really gonna put the water in there because it's dry and it needs water. So over here we have a Scindapsus, and looking at it now, it smells like it's reverting. It's my Scindapsus White Monster. Not Monstera. I know that one's like in the thousands. This is a Scindapsus White Monster. Basically, it just gives us these like weird variegated splashy leaves. But these recent leaves have become white, and I don't know why. And the new one that's coming in also looks white. I've thought about this a little bit, and there's actually a baby little propagation that I put in there of my silver streak philodendron. It's a philodendron. Silver streak, or yeah. I placed it in there because I don't know what else to put it, and it's starting to develop. So that's pretty interesting, but a little sad one. Here is my Hoya Heuskeliana variegated. I pronounced the name incorrectly, but that's what it is. I got it as 2 little leaves, and I have gotten all this within 6 months. So really, really happy with this growth that it has given me, and it has the most cutest little leaves. And as you can see, it is still gonna go ahead and give us more foliage, so I'm super duper excited about that. And then we have my variegated Hoya compacta, which somebody told me, which is true, and I'm actually not gonna water this one because this one's already moist. There was another plant in there and it rotted, but this one didn't, and this one is nice and sturdy. She's just chilling right there. I'm actually not gonna put it in this saucer anymore because I don't want it to get water like when I water my other plants. Hoyas do want to stay moist, but they do need a drying period, right? That's what I've noticed. I noticed that my Hoyas do grow a lot faster when I water them and I keep them moist to some extent, but they really, really need a period between waterings to dry out. Just to stay happy and to play it safe. But I was just so in shock. Like, I kept watering it and watering it, and it kept giving me more leaves, and I was like, wow, like I've never had my Hoyas grow that crazy. So I'm gonna just put it to the side. I don't want to water it. It doesn't have any mealybugs, so we're good. It would have been a really, really terrible experience. This is my Scindapsus mojitos. My goodness. Syngonium. It's a Syngonium. My Syngonium mojito. And it's one of my favorites, to be honest. I just love... no. I was tilting it too much. It even has a root coming from the bottom. But it's one of my favorite Syngoniums. I don't know what it is. It just has so much detail. Each and every single leaf. I know it looks like zombie flesh, but the art, the variegation, the texture, it has a texture, is insane for a Syngonium. And this is my favorite leaf. It is just so complicated and unique. It is insane. This is 1000% going to be a Halloween plant for me because it literally gives off flesh, like rotting flesh, like a zombie. I would have loved it. Instead of mojito, they would have called it like zombie or like flesh Syngonium. That would have been such a cool name. Kind of weird, but pretty cool and pretty accurate. But it's gorgeous, and I do see some mealybugs do love their Syngoniums. So that's why I want to go ahead and rinse these because I just squished them. Just to make sure to knock them down. It doesn't get rid of them fully, completely, but it does help with the infestation. And I do have an infestation, which is why I'm doing this. So this is my Begonia. To be really, really honest, every time I look at it, I get a little bit sad because it's not as crazy as my other Begonias, but I got it pretty messed up. It was not looking this nice and full, and it's doing pretty good with me. I love the colors and how detailed the foliage is. Like, look at those leaves. It is so... I really love when plants have really beautiful patterns. I just think it's gorgeous. When they have a really nice contrast, it's one of my favorite things. But I love this Begonia. And yeah, it's just pretty awesome. I love how Begonias don't really attract pests that much. They do, they can, but not as much as like a Syngonium or a pothos, right? So here's my other anthurium. I like how the stem is red and the leaves are just very bold and green. It hasn't really grown much for me. This is its newest leaf, but I'm just waiting for a new one, and I do see this, so it's gonna push out a new one pretty soon, and I'm just waiting because I love the texture, but I just want to see more foliage. I think at some point I'm gonna have to go ahead and have a section of all of my anthuriums because it'll be really cool to see how they all look together, right? Like the difference between them. This is another Begonia that I bought that looked busted, but now it's looking really good, and I love the color of this one. Like, it has a very sunset, golden hour kind of glow, and it is so beautiful. and I cannot wait for it to get nice and big. I don't know how it's gonna grow. I feel like it's just gonna expand, but we'll figure it out. Here's another Scindapsus. I'm always a Scindapsus person. I love Scindapsus. And I just like the silver streak on this one. I've seen better ones. I mean, I do love how mine's doing pretty good, but there are so many nice ones on Instagram that this one has to catch up on. But to be honest, it's a good one. It's doing pretty good. Scindapsus with me, they're either really easy to look after, or they're really difficult, or like they just grow really bad. And I have some Syngoniums that are awesome, like they never really disappoint. And then I have some of those Syngoniums that are just like, they don't seem really happy. They just don't want to grow, or they don't want to put out the variegation that they're supposed to push out. So it's a hit or miss with some of them, but I still love all of them equally. Well, there's a few that are just like my favorite, which is a Hoya, and it has not grown for me at all. I do see a new shoot coming in the very center. I'm not quite sure if you guys can see it, but it's a pretty cool Hoya. I do like the color. It gives me like sidewalk vibes. The foliage, you know, like cement. It's pretty cool. I like it. It would be cool if it grows something for me, but it really doesn't. I don't know if I should let it... I'll rinse it as well. Here is my Syngonium. I think it's called Three Kings, I believe. And I love Syngoniums. I do. There are just, in other words, not really, because I do have some other species that I love and adore. There are so many new varieties of Syngoniums that I have found out in the past months to years that I'm just like in awe. And I really think they look super duper cool and different and unique. So I have quite a amount of Syngoniums that like I just have in my collection because I just thought they were really cool. I just don't really like how they grow sometimes. Sometimes they just get very leggy, like they need something to like wrap around or like climb on. But I just keep chopping it down and make it like into a little bush. That's how I do my Syngoniums. And then last but not least is this one. And this one I got it for clearance, which is why I still have it. It's this lettuce looking one. See, this is what they usually use. Urban jungle, like a maroon kind of planter. But yeah, I still have it. Got it for like, I think, doesn't have the discount anymore, the price tag. I usually like to leave it on because sometimes I forget. But I got it for a good deal. If anything, I liked it for the planter that it's in. It looks cool, but it just struggles, and I do see some bellies. These mealybugs, oh my goodness. Alrighty, but that's all we have on this shelf. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down, but first we're gonna go ahead and rinse the plants. Okay, actually, I hope you guys cannot see my documents. I should probably be more careful. But I was editing the video and the plants are already in the tub as we saw, and I'm just watering them. Also, this video is not that chaotic. I literally made myself a chai espresso latte, y'all, like pretty heavy caffeine. Editing that video, and it just got me like sleepy. Like I don't know. I know that it's like people like watching plant chores videos to relax, but I feel like I don't know. I'm still gonna post it because I know that's what some people like to watch plant chore videos to relax, or just to do plant chores together. So I hope y'all like the video, but I'm trying to do something a little bit different because, well, I keep posting a lot of plant shopping. It's getting repetitive. I don't feel like getting the vacuum to vacuum the dirt. I just got it with this piece of paper. I mean, hand paper towel. That's what it's called. I think tomorrow we're gonna clean another shelf, but I just want to show you this plant. Look how beautiful it is. And the crazy part is, it was literally by propagations, which makes me super duper happy. Oh, sorry. Which makes me super duper happy. And I have this one. I got the Mayors. I know you guys remember, but like a while back, I was talking about how I love using Mayors sprays to clean or whenever I do plant chores because they smell so strong and it's just like enchants the experience. And I know this plant has mealybugs. Tonight I will go ahead and rinse it really, really good in the tub to take care of it. But yeah, I love this scent. I usually preferably like to use it on fall, but they had it available and I just had to get it. But my OG, which they always have like at Walmart, it's the lavender one. But my second favorite is this one, and then my third favorite is the acorn. Oh my gosh, that one smells so good, and I'm just obsessed with it. I cannot wait for fall, you guys. Just for like pumpkin spice, everything nice, you know? Sorry about the angles. I'm just trying to move the camera in different spots so we have like different things going on, you know? And you guys can see also. And I also love how I'm not that jumping in the video. Usually I'm always like either aggressive or like jumpy, but right now I'm just so relaxed right now that I don't know. I just feel really, really satisfied and fulfilled. I've been pretty productive these past days, and that's not pretty normal of me. So I'm just happy that I'm staying on top of things, you know? I still gotta do some chores, and I don't know if you guys can hear the washer in the background. I'm doing laundry again. Yeah, one more wipe down, just one more. And I'm pretty sure the plants are already done. We're gonna put the camera on a different angle so you guys can see how I'm gonna arrange everything. Usually you also want to go ahead and clean the walls, but I'm not doing that. Something is better than, I mean, I can. I'm gonna just do it. Ow. Arr. Usually just to get off any pests, if any, but there. Okay, let's get the plants. Before we even go ahead and put the plants, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. It's bothering me a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. Microfiber cloth. And all you do is just that. And just take them off. Just like that. The front and the back. You don't want to forget about the back. That's the favorite spot to hide. so you're not spreading is always good too. Fold, 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 and then flip sides, you know? Oh, that's a beautiful Gisena leaf. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh no, do you see it? Oh, you guys cannot see it, but I see it. You see a bunch of little spots where they're just hiding. But that should do it. My Gisena is crazy. You guys can't really see all of it because I have it in a tripod, but there you go. She's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Really, really proud of it. And I have a lot of Gisenas because of her. But let's go ahead and get the plants. Actually, this is over here. To remember the spots that I had it as. By the way, it's only been like 30 minutes, so a lot of these are still a little bit, they need some time, but I think I'm gonna put this one at the back over here, to be honest. Yeah, like that. I didn't spray neem oil on the plants because I don't have my big spray bottle anymore. I need to buy another one. It broke, but it's cool. This stuff fills with a lot of water. This one has its own little cash pot. There you go. And we can go right over here. It's a low light plant, doesn't need a lot of light. And then the Hindu rope, hoya compacta. It's gonna go by itself because I don't want to overwater her. Okay, so I'm guessing boyfriend got off to work. I'm gonna comment, I'm almost done, but I just added the Begonia and the Scindapsus and the Begonia in the very, very back, and another anthurium that's also in the very, very back. I wanted this one to be over here because it's gonna be my show, like my little trendy one. I'm just so proud of that leaf. I just wanted to show it off, to be honest. But I do know this anthurium has its own little planter, and I should probably put it like that. It wasn't this one, and I'm probably gonna shove it over here. There's more light right there in the middle, just like that. We want to make sure the plants are getting their light, right? Okay, need a few more. They're falling off. We just cleaned the glass, but it's okay. I'm gonna put these back. I feel like this one is not doing that good because it's not getting enough light, so let me go ahead and shove it right there. Whenever I move my plants around, I always make sure I'm placing them in a spot that they're gonna thrive and they're gonna be happy. It's because that Begoniums can usually tolerate low light conditions. Not just tolerate, but like don't really mind. But that looks pretty good, to be honest. And those are all the plants. Whoa, you guys can't really see that good. Hold on. All right, that's a lot better. So that's what I meant, you know, like the Begoniums right there, still getting some light, but I want these other ones to get a lot more light, especially this one, but it should be fine. And she still looks a little bit thirsty, but she'll perk back up pretty fast. Love my little Veitchii new leaf. Beautiful Begonia, sorry, and another beautiful Begonia. And then this anthurium between over here. Look at that. Gorgeous. I just love that. That is basically it. I honestly feel really happy, and I'm even more happy that boyfriend got a husband. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Got out of work, and I promised him I'll get him some pizza if he gets out early. So we're gonna get pizza. It's been a hot minute. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's new plant choice video. I had a lot of fun. If anything, it was pretty relaxing for me that I was gonna get knocked out. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys sending out positive vibes. I hope you have an amazing weekend, relaxing, productive, or just a chill kind of weekend, you know? But yeah, sending positive vibes, and I'll see you in the next one.